gentlemen, notice this tan 8-shaped tower that sticks out on the pier. If you look to the right, the state of New Jersey has an identical tower to it. Now, this is the ventilation system for the Holland Tunnel. Connects Canal Street of Manhattan to Jersey City, New Jersey. So, at this moment, there are cars traveling beneath us from state to state. Clifford M. Holland was his name, and he was revered for his original design. However, he passed away, and well, the individual that took over was a man with the name of Oleg Singstad, and this was his actual ventilation design. And well, he built these large exhaust fans to remove the carbon monoxide and allow oxygen to flow through the Holland Tunnel in 90-second intervals. To your left is a neighbor called Tribeca. Tribeca is an acronym. It stands for Triangle Below Canal, but I can tell you it's not a triangle. It happens to be a trapezoid. Now, they've been calling this Tribeca since the 70s. Since 2002, it's hosted the Tribeca Film Festival, and that was started by Robert De Niro. He did it to rejuvenate the area after the September 11th attacks. It is a huge success. If you are interested in visiting New York while the film festival is occurring, it takes place in the second week of April and lasts until the end of the month. Right next door to Tribeca, ladies and gentlemen, this area is called Battery Park City. Battery Park City is 92 acres of land that was not here in New York 60 years ago. This is the product of landfill. 1.2 million cubic yards of soil and bedrock that was moved by the Rockefellers, who were the masterminds behind the project. They did it in order to lay down the foundation for these 7 World Trade Center towers. And that consisted of the 2 Twin Towers, 5 smaller Trade Center buildings. Now, rather than let it go to waste, the brilliant entrepreneurs that they were, they decided to add it to the island and make way for the beautiful, luxurious, eco-friendly, and extremely expensive apartments located in Battery Park City. But I encourage you all to get your cameras out and take a picture of this beautiful skyscraper to your left with the spire at the top. This is the new One World Trade Center Tower. It stands at 1,776 feet tall. One stood today. So it took them quite some time to decide what was to become of this land. Some wanted this to be a sanctuary. Others were really adamant about the fact that as a country,